Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this match between Mumbai and the Knight Riders. I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. A lot of cloud around, but the forecast says we don't need our umbrellas.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. Let's join them in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
The away side win the toss, and they'll have a bat.
Here in the commentary box, what should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
The Knight Riders get started with one. I'm extremely excited to see how this match progresses. Two sides that are really aggressive.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. This is everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Incredible shot, straight through the covers, 4 runs.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Right there.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Oh, nice bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Right there. Yep.
Good
No,
pickup.
no.
Big chance.
Into the first
Well, that would have been a
over,
very
the
risky
Knight
run.
Riders
The right
are
call was
now
made in the
6
end.
for none.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Knight
Cameron
Riders
Green
are
into the
6
attack.
for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Nice.
Green with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh! Yes, nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh,
Drives and misses
nice.
everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah, yeah. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
For none.
End
Change
of
your
view.
bowling. The left
Night
arm
Riders
is coming into
are
the
10
attack.
for none. Khan, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Wait. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. This could be trouble.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Nicely played.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Needs to be on target.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
This is out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Can't
No,
get
no.
outside the ring field.
Hit
Into
that
the
well
third
off the
over.
back
The
foot,
Night
but
Riders
couldn't beat
are
the
now
field.
on 20
An
for
economical
none.
over comes to an end. But you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet.
Change your bowling.
The
The
right
leg
arm
spinner is coming on to bowl.
from the north end. Solid
bowling.
defence, very compact.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep. Oh, nice
Right in
bowling.
behind it.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Yep. Nice.
Nice solid defensive shot.
right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Catch!
Yeah!
This
The Night
innings
Riders
just cut
are now
short before it
on
really
28
flourished. It
for
looked
1.
like we're moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Welcome
With
the
that
new
wicket,
batsman.
the new
The
batsman
captain
will
is
mark
heading
their
out to the
guard.
field.
They just need to rotate. The strike early on as they get settled. Nice shot, runs possible. There's a chance if this hits.
End
A
of
little
the
bit of
over.
confusion
The Night
out in the
Riders
middle, but
are
they've
now
got back quickly,
29
no harm
for
done.
1.
Both batters survive.
Khan from the south end.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep. No! Yup! No!
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait!
They'll get at least one.
No!
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting. Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Bowling.
End
The
of
over
the
comes
fifth
to an
over.
end.
The batting
Not many
team are
runs
now
coming from it.
37
Both sides
for
need to
1.
inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Good catch.
Yeah!
An
The
innings
Night
that promised
Riders
much,
are now
and
on
really in the end
37 for
delivered
2.
very little.
The right-handed
Pretty
batsman is
disappointing
coming
all
in
round.
at number 4.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Time that brilliantly.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep, yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Yes,
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well,
score
the
is
end of a
now
productive
53
innings.
for
Didn't
3.
quite ignite
The
into
left-handed
fireworks as
batsman
we
is
would have
coming
hoped,
in
but
at
still
number
solid
5
work.
for the Night
Big
Riders.
opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just
the end
slowing
of the
things
power play.
down.
The
Nothing to
Night
risk
Riders
on that
are
delivery.
now
Just keeping the
54
bowler honest.
for 3.
A brilliant over for the
Change
batting
of bowling.
side.
The captain is
Not
going
so
with the
for the
medium
bowlers.
pacer.
The captain can now put any fielder outside the circle. Going with pace now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep, yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Great shot, great timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yup.
Very
Keeper.
quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
End of the
Exquisitely
7th
done on
over.
the front
The
foot.
Knight
Gorgeous
Riders
looking
are
drive.
now
Could have been worth
65
more.
for 3.
That's the over. The Knight Riders are 65 for 3. Great
Yep, yep.
shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yup. No.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Wait there. Yep, yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yup. Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Ballers end.
End
10
of the
runs
8th over.
added
The
in
Knight
that over.
Riders are
The
now
Knight Riders
75 for 3.
for 3.
Yep, yep.
Good piece of
No.
fielding to stop some runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
This is everything.
Nice bowling.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Oh, nice bowling.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Oh no. Nice bowling.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early, straight through to the keeper.
End
Some
of the
width
ninth
on offer,
over.
but
The
didn't
Night
throw the
Riders
bat at it.
are now
Just made
on
sure
80
of the
for
catch-up.
3.
5 runs added in that over.
Change of
The Night
bowling. The
Riders
left armour
are
is
80
coming into the
for 3.
attack.
Going with spin now.
Yup. Yup.
Nicely
Bowler!
fielded on the boundary.
No!
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Oh! Nice bowling.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yup.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait there.
Collects that one,
End of the
simple
10th
as you
over.
like inside
The
the
Night
ring.
Riders are
Singh
now
shakes their
89
head.
for
It
3.
was there to be hit,
Change
but
of
couldn't
bowling.
make the most of it.
Spinner coming on to
End
bowl.
of the over. The Night Riders are 89 for 3. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Oh no. Nice bowling. Wait. Yup.
Straight
No.
to the fielder.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yup.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowler. Yup. No. Yep.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of
7
the
runs
11th
added
over.
in
The
that
Night
over.
Riders are
The
now
Night Riders
96 for 3.
for 3.
Oh. Yep. Nice
Solid defense,
bowling.
very compact.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Yup. Yup. Bowler.
Good shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership
A
between these
really
two.
good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries
Waiting.
and 2 balls.
No!
Our mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Nice.
Right in behind it.
A
End of the 12th
well-executed
over.
slower
The
ball.
Night Riders
They had to check
are
the
now
shot and could only
109
push it
for
away
3.
defensively.
Cameron Green
Questions
into
will
the
begin
attack.
to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yup.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. Drives and misses
Yes,
everything.
nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good bit of timing there.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yup.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Keeper.
Massive chance.
Yup.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Yup.
End
A
of
little
the
flick
13th
of the
over.
wrist to get it
The
round the
Night
corner
Riders
for an
are now
easy
on
run.
122
13 runs
for
added
3.
there. The Night Riders are 122 for 3.
Yup.
That's
Bowler.
great fielding. That ball was flying. Middle that one. Great timing.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yup. No.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yup.
lot.
Nice bowling.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Oh. Yup. Nice
Solid
bowling.
defensive shot.
End of the
Right over the
14th
top.
over. The
Nice
Night
and
Riders
smothering
are
spin
now
there.
131
End of the
for
over.
3.
9
Change of
runs
bowling.
coming
The
from
spinner
it.
coming on to bowl.
Night Riders are 131 for 3. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Nice.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Yup.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yup. Yup.
They'll get at least one.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
Brings up the half century with that shot. It's been a good innings so far.
Yup.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get this wicket.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yup.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Into the 15th
How easy was
over.
that?
The Night Riders
A pick-up
are now
drive
on
all the way for
146
6.
3.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Change of bowling.
bowlers
The
coming
leg
into
spinner
the
is
attack.
coming on to bowl.
Yup.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yup.
Big shout. Super piece of timing.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. perfect technique and placement.
Well, a
Into the
lovely
16th
shot.
over,
Really
the
good
Knight
timing.
Riders
Out of the
are
middle,
now on
race to the boundary.
164 for 3. Change your
Calm
bowling,
coming into
the
the
fast
attack.
bowler
from
comes
the
into
south
the
end.
attack.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep. Keeper. Yep.
Great shot.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run
Into
here
the
for them.
17th over,
That's
the
the
Knight Riders are
Knight
now
Riders
on
are
173 for 3. Change your bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
That's
Nice
a harsh call
bowling.
from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Right off the middle of the bat.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Down
Oh,
the wicket, misses.
yes. Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Nice.
You can't skip down the pitch like that and expect to survive for long. They're just quick enough to get back for the stumping chance.
Wait up.
Couldn't get it through the field. Could be close.
No.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Oh.
That was going a long way if they'd actually
are now
connected.
on 182
Singh has
for
just
3.
enough presence of mind to avoid the stumping too.
9 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 182 for 3.
Yup.
Super shot.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there. Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yup. Catch. Yup.
Out.
Yeah.
The
Another one
score is
gone,
now
the fourth wicket is in the
189
bag.
for 4.
Bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The
Not a lot
right-handed
of pressure
batsman
on
is
to
coming
come in and score
at number
quickly,
6 for the
especially
Night
when the
Riders.
openers have done just a brilliant job in setting things up.
Yup.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yes, nice bowling.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Considering a review for this one. Don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there.
The batsmen making
Wasn't
their
a
way
great
back to the
decision to
pavilion
start with.
LBW
Not
for
surprised to see the
77.
umpire's decision
The
stand.
batting team are now on 191 for 5.
New
The
batter comes
right-hander
to the
is
crease.
coming into bat
Never
at
an
number
easy
7.
time to come in after the fall of a
Change of
wicket.
bowling. The
The
left
left-arm
armour is
pace
coming into
bowler
the
is
attack.
coming into the attack from the north end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Russell didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very
Yep.
easy to score.
Keeper! No!
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Absolutely nailed it.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full, put away. That's right off the meat of the bat.
The
End of
runs
the
are
over.
starting to
The
come
Knight
now.
Riders
Really good
are
shot for
now
6. This innings is
222
starting to
for
build.
5.
And that's the end of the innings. The Knight Riders have set a target of 200. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
A few moves made in the field.
Power and precision in that shot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Nice shot.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Gone! Played all around
Nice
it.
bowling.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for
Mumbai
many.
are now on 11.
It's a long
for 1.
way to
The
walk out
right-handed
here just to
batsman is
walk
coming
straight
in
back.
at number
They'll
3.
just want to get this first. On behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keeper's end.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Narayan did very nicely out there on the boundary.
End of the
Over.
first over.
Mumbai
are now
13
for 1.
The
Change your
right-arm
bowling.
fast
The
bowler
captain is going
coming
with
into the
pace.
attack from the north end.
Yep.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
End of the
6
second
runs
over.
added there.
Mumbai are now
Mumbai
19 for
19
1.
for 1.
Yep.
Good return. Back from the deep.
Pokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Waiting. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Loud shout.
The player departing the field,
pavilion.
LBW
This
for
has
10.
not been a good knock.
The batting team
Not
are
what you'd
now
expect from
30
someone of
for
this skill
2.
level.
The new batsman
Lots of
hitting out
pressure
to the
coming
crease
into bat.
at number
We'll
4.
have to wait though to face their first ball. Ferguson from the north end. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Gone, it's a good catch.
The batsman
A
departing the
tribe's
crease,
back
caught
pavilion.
behind
A
for
disappointing
12.
display in the end.
Mumbai
For someone
are
with
now
such
on
batting skills,
30
this
for
goes
3.
down
The
as a fail.
right-handed batsman is
The
coming
fall
in
of that
at
wicket,
number
the new
5
batter comes
for
out to the
Mumbai.
crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
Very
Keep
quick
up.
out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
David gets off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yep.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Good return there, back from the deep. And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Oh, that's hit them. And at pace. Looked painful.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
End
There'll
of
be
the
one
fourth
run
over.
here for them.
Mumbai are now
End
on
of the over.
39
9
for
off.
3.
Mumbai are 39 for 3.
Yep.
Nice shot, Runs possible.
Keeper's end.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Good work there on the boundary.
Waiting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wait there.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling
15
side.
for 3.
Not letting batters build any momentum.
Change
Russell,
of bowling.
right arm
The captain
medium
is
bowler,
going with the
is
medium
coming into
pacer.
the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. Waiting.
That's
End of
the
the
end
over.
of the power
Time
play.
for a little bit more
Mumbai
freedom
are
in the
now
field.
on
The
56
captain
for
can now
3.
put all the fielders outside the circle.
Sunil
Narine,
Narine
spinner,
into
coming
the
into
attack
the
for
attack.
the Night Riders.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Yup.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field. off the meat of the bat.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Waiting.
Keeper!
End
Really
of the
raced
over.
between the wickets
Mumbai
after
are
it
now
was clipped
on
away nicely
65
behind
for
square.
3.
9 runs added there. Mumbai are 65 for 3. Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Misjudged that. Takes a hit on the body. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
Thrashed away. What a shot.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Russell will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep. Keepers.
End of the 8th over. Mumbai are now on 72 for 3.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield. Confident appeal. Could it be?
This
And the
innings
departing
just
batsman,
cut short before it
LBW
really
from
flourished.
19.
It really looked like it'd be moving on to
Mumbai are
a
now
big
72
score.
for 4.
Not to be.
Cameron Green
Green
is the
is
new
new to the
batsman
crease.
at number 6.
They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yes.
Bowler!
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the
7
over.
runs
Mumbai
added there.
are now on
Mumbai,
79 for 4.
79 for 4. right arm
bowling,
pace
the
bowler
fast
who's
bowler
coming
comes
into
into
the
the attack.
from the north end.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single. Edge, what a ball! A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep, yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over. Good one in terms
Mumbai
of
are
keeping the
now
batters quiet.
82 for 4.
Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Russell
Andre
coming
Russell
on,
into the attack.
obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything.
Well bowled.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
He was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the
Wait.
wicket.
Green shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes. How's that?
Really good one too.
The
An innings
score is
that
now
promised much
86
and really,
for
in
5.
the end,
The
delivered very
right-hander
little.
is coming into
Pretty
bat at
disappointing
number 7
all round.
for Mumbai.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yes.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Russell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their
Right
areas
there.
now. Straight to the fielder,
End of the over.
giving them
Mumbai
absolutely
are now
nothing
on
here at the moment.
92 for
Another
5.
over gone and not much from it.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Nothing wrong with that shot. Getting their iron straight away. That's raced for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only
Yep.
a touch full and put away.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
There's a chance if this hits.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Full and good night. Just lent on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Change your bowling.
the right
The captain is going with the spinner.
From the south end.
Yep.
What a great shot to start the over.
The
Really
score
getting
is
towards
now
the tail end just now.
103 for
6th wicket
6.
gone. There's not a lot left in
The
this
left-handed
lineup.
batsman is coming
Field
in
will come up
at
now,
number
you
8
think.
for
Pressure
Mumbai.
should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field.
We're on.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case
Yep.
of finding the same spot. End of the over. 3 runs
Mumbai
coming from
are
it.
now on
Mumbai
106
are
for
106
6.
for 6.
Sunil
coming
Narine
back
into the attack for the Night Riders.
Yep.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Very
Keeper,
quick
keeper.
out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Khan, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep, yep.
Ryan has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Sharma from the south end.
Just
Nice
really
bowling.
Edged it. Big shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Edge! Amazing delivery!
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Get it!
Well taken. A lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Ooh, a little late
What
on
ball?
that. No run scored.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot that.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Yeah. Yep.
Great shot.
Good precision with the
And
throw
that brings up
back
the
from
half
the deep.
century for this batsman.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Loud shout. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
The dismissed
Another
batsman
one, 8
caught
wickets
behind
gone. You
for
feel it's
51.
just a matter of time now.
Mumbai are now
A few decent deliveries
142
could
for
see
8.
the end.
The right-hander is coming
Team
into
will be
bat
after a
at
positive
number 10.
innings from this batter.
Yep.
A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Wait on. Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Huge appeal. Keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? The Knight Riders with a fantastic review. That will be very pleasing. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down.
The batting team
Really
are
didn't
now
get settled. Looked to be in
146
trouble,
for 9.
sadly, for most of the knock.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 11. Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes into the attack.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Times it nicely. A couple on offer here.
The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper's end.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
End of the over.
Not a great
Mumbai
delivery,
are
but
now
at full and lucky not to be hit to the
155 for
boundary.
9.
A brilliant over that. The pressure put right back on the batters. The sort of over that could win the match.
Yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Bowled them.
Yeah!
The innings is over. The game is over. A brilliant finish.
The Knight Riders get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.